How much gold's on my workbench? But before we do that, I need you to help me settle a debate my partner and I have been having. I cannot tell you which side of the debate I'm on, otherwise it doesn't count. The question is this: can you flash your lights in a car at an oncoming driver at nighttime to alert them to the presence of a police officer or speed camera? For background context, because I don't know if this is universal in other countries, in Australia, if you go past a speed camera during the daytime, traditionally you would flash your lights to let oncoming traffic know that there's a sneaky boy around the corner. And generally speaking, at nighttime, if someone is high beaming you with oncoming traffic with their high beams on, you would quickly flash your high beams to let them know that you can't see shit because of their light. So the question is, can you reverse those roles? Let me know in the comments below, and let's move on to cleaning up the bench.
This is one of my many workbenches that I've got at the back end of Vogus Prospecting, and the whole idea of these workbenches is to help me do a couple of things: cut gemstones, prepare pay dirt, and do my weigh-in. Now, some people say that I shouldn't be using something like this to polish gemstones, but here's the thing: I literally dig this crud out of the creek, and so having a $50 little grinder with some diamond pads that cost more than the grinder works really well for a budget. I might get lapidary equipment one day, but the ADHD kind of keeps me from focusing for too long. Which neatly brings me to this. I prepare all of my pay dirt on this bench, and there's obviously a lot of black sand and gravel and bits of rock that don't make it in there. Now, I was just preparing some crystals to go into the ultrasonic, and I spotted this. That's gold. This ridiculous light off, that's better. Oh, so much more comfortable. It made me think,
How much gold's on my workbench?
normal people would use a dustpan and brush. I can't find my dustpan and brush, so I'm gonna use 2 pieces of paper towel and a gold pan. Let's just get these out of the way for a second. Before I deal with that, let's just deal with this. Let's just put some of these in the ultrasonic. Probably overload it, that's okay. That'll do. Now, I have discovered that when I press that little button there, it's going to make the audio from this video almost unbearable. So we're going to cut that bit out. That's all the crap off my bench, and the ultrasonic noises have stopped. Ooh, yes, we have cleaned them up. The more I hunt for crystals, the more exciting it becomes. Obviously, these are not quite amazing specimen pieces, but they are quite beautiful. I'm looking for the good ones, you know. We're getting there, we're getting closer. This is a good little start for a cluster. This is a nice clear piece of smoky quartz. Love that, but unfortunately chipped in several places, so you know, not really something that you could facet, I don't think. This is pretty cool. Again, nice clarity, interesting smoky patterns going on within it, but broken both ends, because this is what we're here for. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is remove magnetics, because I do a lot of grinding on this bench. Oh yeah. I learnt this from Clash Guitars, that you should always remove your magnetics with dry material, just because it tends to pick little tiny pieces of gold up if they get caught within those magnetics. So that's what I do now. You can see it's worth doing. Tidy little pile of crap, and everything else in here is non-ferrous. So there's going to be bits of copper, brass from jewellery making. We're going to get bits of silver, so you can see a piece of silver just here. That's from, again, jewellery making. What we want to see is this. This is the pieces of gold that are already starting to pick out that I lost from making pay dirt. They've fallen off the scales, or they've fallen out of my containers when I've been putting them together. I wonder how much is in there. We're definitely going to have some organics. Put them down here. This custom gold pan was made by Prince by Penny. He's a local guy. We're actually working together to create a pan specifically for my main channel, Vogus Prospecting, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we've got. We've got obviously some crystal pieces.
Put them aside. They're kind of cool. They're very nice. They've just been sitting on my bench this whole time. And that looks to me like a bit of copper. Oh no, it's brass. Sorry, that is definitely brass. A little piece of brass there. It's okay, it's not what we're after. These are raw garnet beads that I've been working with to produce more jewellery. You can see another broken bit of a garnet bead just here. Love working with garnet, really cool. Got another bit of brass just there. Anyway, we've got plenty of black sand and we've got heaps of fine gold coming out already. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This is silver, this material just here. These pieces will have been from me making necklaces and rings and whatnot. But we've got plenty of gold in there. Look at that. Look at that. That was worth doing. That is 100% not no gold. That's a lot of gold. I think I should definitely be more careful. Between the gold and the silver that we got in here, these little pieces of silver add up as well, right? At any rate, that is a good little take of gold. That was certainly worth doing. I'm going to have to be just a little bit more careful in how I set this up, I think.